The views and opinions expressed on Lockdown Radio should not be considered expert advice. I'm just a dumb electrician who likes to laugh at his own jokes. Enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to Lockdown Radio, Thursday, November 25th. Today's show is all about PeterBurgers, a local burger restaurant who's taking a stand against the unscientific and immoral COVID-19 vaccine mandates. Roy Selstein and his wife Nicole are the owners and operators of PeterBurgers. I've spoken to both of them, and I very much support what they're doing. Their burgers are delicious, and really what they're fighting for is the right to serve those delicious burgers to hungry people, to allow the people who want to support them to do so, and to treat those customers with respect and dignity, and to treat them in a way that they themselves would like to be treated, not the way the government is telling them to treat people. Also, to be able to hire the people who they want, the people who they trust to serve their customers in the best way. That's what it is all about to be in business, really. So that's what Roy and Nicole are fighting for, all of those things. I went down to PeterBurgers on Sunday night after I was told by a very reliable source that there was going to be some action going on down there. I wanted to see what was going on because I had been tracking this for, about a week or so. And I was able to speak with Roy, the owner, the co-owner, as well as Lamont Daigle from The Line Canada and Tyler Barry from Peterborough United. Here are those interviews. Having a battery. Okay, so here we are back again, and I'm joined with...
This is Lamont speaking from The Line Canada.
Nice to meet you, Lamont. Your reputation precedes you. I do know who you are now from Rebel News and that.
Oh, wonderful.
Which is, don't worry, I'm not.
Good.
Just because people have differing opinions, we're all kind of really fighting the same battle here, in a sense.
True that. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is if there's any bad news or any kind of media that goes along with a negative, demeanor, it's just like, listen, just do your own research, figure it out for yourself, and reach the people that you think you hear about certain things, and just make your own assumptions. That's all it is.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So can you tell me a little bit about what's going on here tonight at PeterBurgers?
Sure. Well, this is another evening that the Patriots have gotten together, especially the Patriots that support Hold Fast and PeterBurgers and, Nicole and Roy here. And, ever since we've known these guys is that they're a small business that want to stand up for small business. But, they want to make me know and understand that even if they weren't a small business, they'd still be standing up for this kind of tyranny, right, and control. So basically what's happening is these people have stood up against the vax mandates. They've stood up against the vax passports for their employees and for the customers that are here. And they've stood up to a point where the health unit's saying, well, you can keep doing what you're doing, but we're going to come and change your locks.
Really, they're providing a safe workplace for people who don't want to be affected by these mandates.
At the end of the day, with them, starting their own group called the Hold Fast, you can read it outside. It's basically supporting people's free right to choice, and that's all it is, man.
Yeah, if you want to take the vaccine, go ahead. It's the way I see it, it's a personal benefit. It's not a public benefit. If it doesn't stop transmission, then what are we even, I just don't know where the common sense is right now in the world.
Yeah, let's just say this. Common sense left the building a long time ago because it started with masks, right? If you want to wear your mask, go ahead and wear your mask. But listen, if you're in a store and you're wearing your mask and there's a plexiglass right there and you've got a face shield on, then why do I have to wear one, right? Doesn't make any damn sense. Why can I wear one, sitting down in a restaurant, but while I'm walking to the table I have to wear it? It just doesn't make sense. It's about control. There's no common sense.
And also, I think to an extent, I've heard George Carlin had a good bit about how airport security was just to placate the middle class, to give people the illusion of safety. I feel like there's a big aspect of that in this. which is why you have to put it on when you get up, and then you can sit back down because now you're no longer a threat because you're sitting, I guess. It's just a lot of stupidity. Anyway.
All you gotta do is just look around at people driving with masks on in a car by themselves, and you've reached another level of stupidity, or even putting them on their dogs. Come on.
Dear God.
Come on, man.
I actually almost got T-boned a couple of weeks ago by a guy wearing a mask driving.
Absolutely. If you've noticed lately that traffic is absolutely terrible on highways because there's a lot of accidents going on, and guess what? The reason the EMS workers and the cops and everybody don't want these vaccine mandates is because they see what they see on a call. That's the first thing they ask. What kind of vaccine did they get? So, folks, do your education.
Are they really asking that question?
Absolutely. We have one EMS worker right now that basically got the highest award of Ontario, an exemplary notice for an amazing employee, top of her field, and boom, just like every other frontline worker that's out there, now they're dirt. Now they're the worst people on the planet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, yeah, just the other hypocrisy that's existing right now, it's absolutely crazy.
Hypocrisy is my favorite word because every religious person out there understands hypocrisy, right? And it's a deadly sin. But we all do it. We all have places in our lives where we're hypocrites too, right? But when it comes to stuff like this where they're taking lives of people and they're putting people's lives at risk with absolutely no research on this vaccine that took, a couple of months to put out, doesn't make any damn sense, people. So you know what? You just got to do your research, once again, just like gossip. Pay attention to what's going on. And look who happens to come in the door right now. The man of the hour right here.
Oh, right? Absolutely perfect. Well, thank you very much, Lamont. That was great.
My pleasure. Look at this puppy.
How's it going, brother?
Good.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm all right. Tired.
Very stressful, I bet.
Yeah, it's been a little stressful. It's been a little stressful, but it's been honestly amazing. We're surrounded by beautiful, loving, caring people. We haven't been alone. It's incredible.
I was in for a burger just the other day, actually.
Yeah, you look familiar, and I was trying to figure it out. Yeah.
No, I've been down at the rallies too. I've been doing these interviews for a while. I actually was at the one with Chris Sky where you were speaking as well. Just to recap here, I'm joined with Roy from PeterBurgers, the co-owner of PeterBurgers. And it's Sunday night, and there's word that they're coming to change the locks.
Yeah, that's what we hear. I mean, we've been waiting for it. We've heard some rumors of them coming, and they're going to do what they're going to do. They're welcome to come. We're peaceful people, but at the same rate, we are going to let them know our dissatisfaction and our disappointment. And we're going to do what we have to do. We're going to be legal and law-abiding citizens as much as they aren't.
Yeah, and I mean, that's probably referring to the law before the year 2020.
Yeah, exactly.
The real law.
This is the whole thing. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I am going to have a conversation with them that once they change the locks, it means they take possession. So I am going to assume they're going to pay my rent and my gas and my hydro and my insurance and my phone and my internet. Mm-hmm. You know?
I mean, people have a right to earn a living. I mean, this argument of, it's not a right to work. I hear people saying this now. It's like they've spun such a web of lies that they have to come up with more and more ridiculous things to justify this.
Are the people that I haven't heard that yet? Are the people that are saying you don't have a right to work on welfare?
Oh, probably. That's almost a guarantee.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm going to tell you what right now. We have worked our butts off. We have given blood, sweat, tears, crazy hours, every penny of life savings to open a business to try and build a better life for ourselves and for our children. We have taught our children from day one to stand up for what you believe in, and we hope that what we're doing right now will win in the way that our children will be able to be free and open their own small business one day.
Hell yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I really appreciate what you're doing. I wish there was more. I wish that there was, maybe I'll learn after this that there's more places. I do see. And unfortunately, is this reminds me of an old-fashioned war where the two armies line up in front of each other. The problem is when your side only one person goes at a time, you're getting, we need 10 or 20 businesses in Peterborough doing what you're doing. Don't you think?
Listen, so what I can tell you is that it is going to happen a lot faster and a lot easier if everybody stands up. But what I can tell you is if we have two lines on the battlefield, one is the government and one is me, I can tell you and I can promise you that I have a lot more will and a lot more fight as a free person than the government can dream of having. I
absolutely agree with you. I've been thinking the same thing of, how passionately a person will fight to avoid getting an injection or avoid an unwanted medical procedure, as opposed to how hard will somebody fight to give you that one. I think that there's, even if we were outnumbered 100-1, I still think that the more passionate side is the defense of freedom.
Well, this is it. I mean, we're not protected. We, like the government is, we're not protected like the elite is, but what we are is free people. And trying to word my words very carefully here. What I can say is that we will fight for our freedoms. We will protect ourselves. If you come for our children, one person won't walk out. I can tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gotten that serious, and it's unfortunate that it's gotten to this point. I do think if people had maybe stood up sooner, now that the government is gone this far, I feel like getting them to admit to any of this is going to be like seeing an animal backed into a corner.
That's 100% it, and that's why they're forcing. Okay, give me a cold cloth, please. Sorry, brother. Give me.
No worries. No, you do your. Oh, okay. Oh, business is calling here. He's just going and getting somebody a drink. Maybe I'll just get a quick word from Tyler here while we're waiting.
Of course. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. Mike, where are you from again?
From Peterborough.
Awesome.
Well, not originally from Coburg originally. And yeah, I've been doing this podcast for about a year now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Love it.
I see you around quite a bit, doing different stuff, different initiatives. What can you tell me about what, anything that you're working on currently?
So right now, at the moment, actually, we're doing a Santa Claus parade. Actually, I'll bring it over.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lamont.
You're okay. You're good, man. You're good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Handle him more. He's good.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to do an interview with Tyler?
Yeah. He's just going to show me about this Christmas parade.
Okay. You can.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Otis.
Otis. You want to come and hang out with us?
Yeah.
Over here. Let's
All right, Odie boy, you gonna be good?
Come on, baby. Come on.
All right.
Awesome little dogs. I love it.
So yeah.
Christmas parade, everyone, December 11th. That's one of the biggest ones we got going on right now.
Okay.
Planned for Peterborough right now. So
Christmas parade on
December 11th.
December 11th. Okay, nice.
Peterborough decided to cancel their Christmas parade, and so a group of individuals decided to take upon ourselves to kind of push it and get it going, and it actually took off and blew up, and we have a huge support behind the parade, and it's going to happen, and we have a major support system backing it, so it's actually unreal.
This is really great because this actually, I think, appeals to a very wide audience.
Yeah.
There's many people who just desperately want to see life go back to normal. Nobody knows exactly what to do in these crazy times we're living in.
No, exactly.
But I think most people will agree this is a good thing.
And that's exactly it, right? It's not just for like people who want to say, the anti-vaxxers, right? No, this is for everyone to come down, have a great time, enjoy yourself, and just have a brighten everyone's spirit a little bit, right? And just that's all it's for, right? So.
And you know what? The biggest thing that's been going on with this psychological operation, is what I call it, is they like to crush hope.
Yes.
Any place that there's hope, they like to preemptively crush it. They did that last year heading in the spring.
Yes.
The fear campaign picked up big time because summer brings hope.
Exactly, right?
And just like Christmas is a time of hope, they like to crush that.
Where people can actually stand up and come out and be together, right? So that was one of the big things we have going on. So it's about, I think, 3 weeks away. So that's what we have going on right now. We actually have Peterborough United going on as well, where we rally every Saturday down at the corner of George and Lansdowne.
Okay, that's you guys down there?
That is.
I've yet to go there. I haven't been doing much of these interviews, but
I've actually had someone reach out and say you're an awesome guy and that you do good interviews. So as soon as I seen that, so I'm like, good
really?
source. Yeah.
Somebody new. I have like maybe five followers. I don't know. That must have been one of them.
You're doing great, man. You're doing
All
great.
right,
So
cool.
Awesome. No, so we've created this, right? So we have toques, we have hoodies, shirts, a few other things like lawn signs and whatnot. Just trying to spread the movement into Peterborough and kind of make everyone look united and kind of push from there, right? And all the proceeds go back to the rallies and goes back to the movement to spread more awareness in Peterborough, right? So just trying to spread more love and not hate, right? So
I love that.
that's all we're doing.
That's
It's
awesome.
pretty easy, right? So every Saturday, 12 p.m., we have hot chocolate, we have baked goods, we have shirts, hoodies, toques down there. So come down, we have music.
Very cool.
You can't beat it, right? So it's
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Where are you from again, Mike?
Here in Peterborough, Lockdown Radio. You can find this on YouTube, but I highly recommend just going to Rumble because most of my stuff gets removed from YouTube. I'm having a lot of issues there.
Perfect. Thank you,
So
man.
thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right. And
Sorry.
That's all right. Business. Hey.
Somebody passed out getting a tattoo.
Okay. No business calls. No worries. So yeah. Hi. How are you?
This is my wife,
Yeah.
Nicole. You should talk
Yeah.
to
Yep.
her, too.
We met, but I gotta just finish up this tattoo, and I still got my form.
Yeah. So I'm also getting messages with people that want you to tattoo them later. Like, not tonight.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You're a champ. You have a ton of people ready to get work from you.
Yes.
Sorry, brother.
So no worries. I just wanted to say again, thank you very much for what you're doing. And do you have any advice for anybody, for other business owners? Do you have any advice for anybody who's having trouble throughout all this?
You know what? If mental health is a really big problem right now, if you're struggling with things, reach out. I can tell you right now that with our group Hold Fast, we are not just fighting for our rights. We're trying to help other people. We're trying to get unity again. And in here, we've got 4 or 5 different freedom fighting groups that have all come together to work together. And if you're at home, you're struggling, shoot us a message. We'll call you. We'll talk to you. We need to get to the root of all the problems and really try to support people in other ways. It's not just about get away from your keyboard and your phone and come and speak your words. It's not just about a 2-hour rally on Saturdays. This is a 7-day-a-week fight that we have to do. Get out there and do it. Businesses, open up. Open your damn business. We sold a week's worth of food in a day. Okay, biggest
there's
sales
a want
we've ever
for
had.
this.
There's a want for this. People will come and support you. If you build it, they will come. But as well, the people who aren't, wanting to go out and do stuff, but you're struggling with mental illness, you're struggling with depression, you have questions, you're looking for support, message us. Hold Fast on Facebook. Message us. We will find the support you need. We will help you with whatever you need. Just don't let this narrative and the government bring you down, and don't let them win.
Very well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming by, brother.
All right. I'm glad I did.
You're more than welcome to hang out, brother.
Oh,
Hang out all